Welcome to the final video in Conscious Teaching's Top 10 Tips, Tricks, and Strategies for a Great Start to Your New School Year. I'm Katie Anderson, and today we're going to be talking about teacher stress. Teaching is a wonderful job, truly one of the best professions in the world, but it's also inherently stressful for a multitude of reasons. Sometimes I consider teaching to be kind of like trying to fly an airplane while simultaneously also trying to build that airplane. And it can be a really tough thing to find that work-life balance. So what do we do in that situation? The first thing is to realize where the number one source of teacher stress comes from. And while our first thought may be something like testing or observations or parents or difficult students, what it really tends to end up being is the unrealistic expectations we have of ourselves as teachers. Our job is 24/7. We could literally work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and still never really feel done. There's always something we could do more, always something we could do better, always something we could spend more time on. But that's not healthy. That's not giving us that good work-life balance. So let's talk about some things that you can do to kind of bring that into focus. First, just understand and accept. It is okay to take time for yourself. And on that note, one daily thing that we can do to help reduce teacher stress is just build in a short amount of time for ourselves during the course of each school day. Now, I know we don't have a lot of time, so build in something small, like actually making yourself that cup of tea or cup of coffee each day, and then drinking it while it's actually still hot. Easier said than done, I know, but take that moment for yourself. You deserve it. Drink some water. You are dehydrated. Take a walk around the building or around the track. Get some sunlight, get some fresh air. Little tiny 5-minute things that you can do to build in some time for yourself and kind of recenter and refocus. On a longer term scale, try to make conscious, deliberate decisions about making that work-life balance. So that may look like choosing a time during the weekend where you simply will not work on schoolwork. Set aside a time. This is my time for me. I will not grade papers. I will not look at schoolwork. During the day, perhaps you have a time of day where you're going to say, you know what, I will leave the building by this time at least 3 times per week. There are always days that we end up having to work late, but try to set that goal for yourself. Get an accountability buddy, somebody else in your building, a colleague, where if you guys are still working after that time you've chosen together, chase each other out. It will all still be there. And then one from my own personal experience in the classroom, try really hard not to check your school email in the evenings or over the weekend. Sometimes we get those upsetting emails that are either displeasure from a parent or one more task that we have to do, and it can ruin our night or our weekend. There's usually nothing you can do about it in that moment that you receive the email, and it will all still be there for you later. So try to leave that part of your job at school as much as possible. I want to thank all of you for everything that you do for students every day. It's a tough job. It takes so much dedication and heart, and you are so appreciated by all of us here at the Conscious Teaching team. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you found value in this series, and we'll see you next time.